and welcome to the Habits and Home Show. I'm your host, Lisa Lazat, and I help busy moms bring order to their homes by downsizing and decluttering and ditching old habits in exchange for systems that bring peace and more enjoyment to their lives. If you're a mom trying to show the love of Jesus to your family, but the clutter in your home keeps you overwhelmed and frustrated, you have come to the right place. On this podcast, you will hear easy, step-by-step tips to declutter and create systems so you can keep your home organized and finally walk in the peace God has promised you. Need some accountability? I've got you covered there too. Join the Accountability Club, a community of like-minded mamas decluttering and systemizing our homes together. Are you ready, friend? Let's get started. Hey friends, and welcome to the show. Before we dive into today's topic, I want to encourage you to get up and take some action in your home. Now, if you're driving, that's okay. You can replay this later. But I want you to use this time as motivation and inspiration to take some kind of action in your home, whether that is clearing off surfaces, deep cleaning your bathroom, or folding a basket of laundry. That's something that I tell all of my members inside the Accountability Club, as well as my clients that I work with one-on-one. Anytime that we are coaching together, I want you to be working in your home because it's so much easier to work when you're working with somebody or somebody is talking to you or somebody is talking to you about productivity. Yes, I am a decluttering and organizing coach, but I've kind of taken on this role of a productivity coach as well. So I want you to be productive while you're listening to this episode. So on today's topic, I want to share with you a very simple and easy to do reset using the acrostic reset. R.E.S.E.T. And I've talked with a couple of clients before that have found me through this podcast, and they say to me that one episode where you talked about your simple life reset that really resonated with me. And anytime my life or my home feels like it's going off the rails, I go back to that reset to reset my mind, reset my home, and get myself back on track. This is also something that you can always fall back on after traveling as well. So back in the day when I didn't prepare before I would travel, now I have a system for going out of town and for traveling, and I prepare way in advance for all of that so that when I come back, it's easier to get right back into the swing of things. But back in the day, I didn't used to do that very well. And so I came up with this reset method when I sat down after I would travel and be like, okay, what? And I'm like in my head and I'm feeling stuck and I don't know what to do first. I was like, okay, I need a method. I need a system to go back to get my life back on track. So this is where this reset system came from. Okay. So we're going to start with the R in the reset method. R stands for rest. Okay, I know that sounds counterintuitive. You think, okay, I need to get my life back on track. I need to take action. I need to do something. Well, the something that you need to do first when you are feeling frazzled and out of sort is to rest. Now, rest is very different than vegging. Okay, vegging is not true rest. True rest is a time where you walk away from your rest and you feel rested. You don't feel, there's no guilt hanging over your head. Your body feels rested. You don't feel like you have any adrenaline or you're not pumped up on dopamine. Like when we are vegging, we are typically not resting. I know it sounds like we are, and we're like, out of our mind. We're like kind of like mindlessly scrolling or mindlessly watching TV, but truly that is not rest. It really amps up our adrenaline and we don't even really know it. It amps up those dopamine triggers, and that's not true rest. True rest is calm. Anything that provides calm. Maybe it's to take a nap. If you're not a napper, maybe it's to go outside without your phone. Maybe you walk around barefoot and do some grounding. I know that sounds a little woo-woo, but it works, right? Maybe you go to your mother-in-law's house. Well, maybe y'all don't have good mother-in-laws like I do, but anytime I go to my mother-in-law's house, I feel so rested. I just sit on her back porch and we don't even have to talk. She'll just be sitting in her little reading chair. I hope she listens back to this episode one day and knows how valuable she is to me. But I will go to her house and just sit on her back porch, and she just lets me relax. She takes care of me as if my mother would. Maybe you go to your mother's house because that's where you feel more rested. So whatever that looks like, whether you have to take a nap, whether you have to go on a long, fast walk nowhere. My friend Caitlin said that to me 2 weekends ago. She said, a fast walk nowhere. I was like, wow, that makes really good sense. When you're fat, like you're walking really fast to nowhere, that sounds amazing. Now I really, really want you to fight against plugging in your AirPods and listening to a podcast or listening to music. Like train yourself to listen to nature, to just relax. Okay. So step number 1 is to rest. When you are feeling all out of sorts and all frazzled and your home is in disarray and your life is in disarray, that is not the time to go into like immediate action. That's time to get some clarity and to take care of yourself. So I know this is going to be hard. You're going to have to fight against this urge that you have to do something. Whether it's 30 minutes, an hour, or even 24 hours, give yourself the permission to not do anything productive and to just rest, okay? Because when you do start to take action, you will work even better, even harder, even longer because you've given yourself the opportunity to rest. My husband has his own fencing business and that he works on the side, and he was going to work that business because we're in baseball season right now and he can't work it in the evenings all of the time. And so he has to work on the weekends, or he wants to work. He doesn't have to. He wants to work on the evenings on the weekends sometime. And he was going to work Saturday and Sunday because we had a whole bunch of baseball games coming up. And he woke up on Sunday and it was raining and he could have went out and worked in the rain after church. And I said, babe, just let yourself rest. God wants us to rest, like he mandates us to have a day of rest. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily follow the 7-day pattern. Now, I know there are some religions that are very strict on that, but there is good that comes from having these rules and regulations, that it's biblical. It wasn't just a spiritual mandate. It is like physically for our good that we do rest. So I said, babe, on Sunday, he just didn't want to go to work. I was like, babe, you will work so much better and you won't be bitter towards your work if you just let yourself rest. So friends, let yourself rest, okay? That's the first part. The R stands for rest. The second letter is E, and E stands for evaluate your appointments. So when life is feeling hectic, it's really important to know what are appointments that are pressing on us. Is there anything that we can maybe mark off or not follow through on, or maybe just push off a little bit until we feel a little bit better? Maybe it takes you like 3 or 4 days to get yourself to recover, to get yourself back in order. Maybe those appointments that are coming up, you just call and you say, hey, I'm not feeling the best right now. I need to reschedule. I needed to reschedule that play date or that appointment, whatever it is. Evaluate your appointments. See what is negotiable, what is non-negotiable, what you can push off until you have your feet underneath you, okay? So evaluate your appointments. See what you can cut back on during this time when you're feeling the most chaotic and what you need to follow through on, okay? So yes, you are resting, but you also have in the back of your mind that, okay, there's something that I still have to do. That's still an obligation I have to follow through on, okay? So these things, rest and evaluate your appointments, you probably wouldn't do right away. You would probably try to go into cleaning mode first thing, right? Am I right? Yeah, but I want you to rest and I want you to evaluate your appointments first. See what you can push off until you are feeling much better. Number 3, which is the S, is to stock your kitchen. When life is feeling chaotic, it's really important that you stay fed. Nobody likes a hangry mama. Nobody likes a hangry wife. And it's really important that you continue feeding your family, right? So when you're in a funk, maybe you're feeling depressed, maybe you're having like one of your episodes, or you just kind of like got off of your systems and you need to get back on them, it's really important that you feed yourself and you have your refrigerator stocked with good food. Now, some of y'all probably have too much in your refrigerator, and maybe you just need to eat off of that for a little while and stop buying things. So have your refrigerator, your pantry appropriately stocked, okay? So that's the S in reset. When life is feeling chaotic, make sure you rest, evaluate your appointments, and then stock your refrigerator, okay? Or stock your kitchen. The E in reset, the second E, is to empty your laundry. And I do recommend that you do these in order, okay? So after you stock your kitchen, people are being fed, you're able to feed people on a regular daily basis, then empty your laundry, okay? Empty your laundry by doing a laundry marathon. And I do recommend that you create a laundry system. And I will link below my, I think I have an episode for a laundry system that I highly recommend. And we do inside the Accountability Club, I think it is in December. No, I think it's in October. I'm not exactly sure. We do a 20-day laundry challenge, which encourages you, and I teach you my laundry method, how I stay on top of laundry. And we do this 20-day challenge to hold you accountable to doing a load of laundry every single day. So there's a lot of goodie inside the Accountability Club, and I do recommend that you join it. So you can click the link below to see what it's all about and join there to get some coaching and accountability at a very affordable price. Okay, so empty your laundry. When we are feeling overwhelmed, feeling chaotic, we need to make sure that we empty our laundry. That is the very next step, because people need to be clothed, right? They need to go to school, they need to go to work, they need to have clean laundry. So do a laundry marathon, get your baskets down to ground zero so you can start over and feel better and feel refreshed, okay? So the E in reset is empty your laundry baskets. And the last one is T, which is to tidy your surfaces. And like I said, I do recommend doing these in order because they really serve you. They serve your personal self-care needs from the very beginning, resting, because you can't really do much when you're tired and when you're feeling overwhelmed, right? So you do need to rest. So T is for tidying the surface. This is going to provide you instant relief in your home. So clear off counters, clear off tables, and even clear off the floor. Now, I do recommend going from floor up. So clear your floor first because you're walking around, you're moving, and you need your floor spaces to be clear. Then clear your counters and your tables. It just takes even like 5 to 10 minutes per room, or just a big clean sweep. Grab a laundry basket and just clear a surface all into that laundry basket in one big swoop, and then take it to your workspace. Maybe it's your dining room table, to sort the items into the different rooms where they belong. That is my best tip for clearing your surfaces. Grab your laundry basket, clear the surface all in one swoop, and take it to a workspace not related to that area. So say you're doing your bathroom and you clear off your bathroom counters, then take that basket of products to your bed. Maybe you put a towel down so there's not like a lot of wet stuff, and you dump everything on your bed and you sort it, what you're keeping, what you're getting rid of, and return those items. And maybe they don't even go back to your surfaces. I personally like to keep my surfaces clear. I do use my surfaces as a workspace during the day. And so that is why I incorporate a daily evening reset, which if you have not downloaded my daily reset checklist, this is a simple guide to help you reset your home each and every night. You can click the link below to download it for free from my website, habitsandhome.com. So I do allow myself to use the surfaces during the day and in the evening as a workspace. And I do a simple daily reset in the evening, just resetting my surfaces so that I'm essentially closing down shop or closing the house at night, and I get to wake up to a clear and reset house. It has changed my life doing that daily reset system. Okay, friends, I hope this helps you. Remember, reset, rest, evaluate your appointments, stock your kitchen, empty your laundry baskets, and tidy your surfaces and floors. If you need any help decluttering your home and your life, you can work with me one-on-one by clicking the link below to schedule a consultation, or you can hop inside the Accountability Club. All right, I will see you right here next time on the Habits and Home Show. Hey friend, before you go, I wanted to tell you more about the Accountability Club. Each month, we'll tackle a new space in our homes and work together to declutter and set up systems so we can easily maintain order without getting overwhelmed. You'll get a new decluttering tutorial each month, the coaching and accountability you need to actually follow through, and encouragement without judgment from other Christian moms in a safe environment. And guess what? The entire club is off of social media, so you don't have to worry about distractions the world may throw at you. Sweet friend, if you're feeling stuck in your decluttering journey, this is the place for you. Click the link below to try out the Accountability Club and start decluttering today.